President Aquino says the government will aim to have a safe surplus of power generation capacity in the country. In a speech during the groundbreaking ceremony for a natural gas plant in Batangas City, the president said the aftermath of Super Typhoon Yolanda should serve as a lesson for the country's generation capacity. According to him, the first power generation facility in Batangas will ensure sufficient supply of power in the country as well as attract more investors. Elena Luna has more details.
President Aquino called it a mark in another milestone in the path to development as he broke ground on what will soon be a major natural gas plant that will help ensure a steady supply of energy for the country. San Gabriel Power Plant will produce 414 megawatts, capable of supplying electricity to 1 million households.
This plant will be crucial to our country's fortunes. By 2016, we expect that the Luzon grid's energy demand will have risen to around 11,000 megawatts from the present demand of 10,294 megawatts. We know that one cannot simply walk into a store and order extra 1,000 megawatts of power. Power plants, after all, take 2 to 3 years to build. This is why, from the onset, we have been working to lay down the groundwork for new plants to be put up.
The president says from this year to 2016, various companies are set to build new plants in Luzon. He adds Visayas and Mindanao are benefiting from the renewed optimism of investors. The goal, the president stresses, is not simply to meet demand, but to surpass it.
This is a major step in fulfilling our obligation as a country towards our goal, as one human race, to limit climate risk. This plant also bodes well for our country's continued growth. Our economy hinges on having adequate power. After all, it is growing at a rapid pace and we want to sustain this. Businesses are continually seeing the Philippines as an ideal investment destination, and we must continue doing our utmost to be able to tell investors, if you decide to set up shop in the Philippines, an adequate energy supply for your factories and facilities will be as low as possible on your list of things to worry about.
First Gen Corporation is investing 28.48 billion pesos on the power project. It will be utilizing natural gas from Malampaya.
This means cleaner energy. It means that despite our status as a less industrialized nation, we are doing our part to not exacerbate the risks posed by climate change. Furthermore, the presence of yet another natural gas plant here will help convince those in regasification to finally set up shop in the Philippines. And we are hopeful that this will happen sooner rather than later. After all, natural gas demand is growing. We expect that from now to 2013, its share in our total primary energy supply will go from 8% to 14%. This is a major step in fulfilling our obligation as a country towards our goal, as one human race, to limit climate risk.
San Gabriel Power Plant is said to be completed on the first quarter of 2016. Unofficial of First Gen notes, it will be part of the legacy of the Aquino administration. For the People's Television, Elena Luna, Batangas City.